Hello, AudioFile subscribers. I'm Gabra Zackman, and I'm going to talk to you for a couple of minutes about recording I'll Be Gone in the Dark by Michelle McNamara. Now, first of all, here we are in my home studio. In my home, next to my home studio, which I thought you might find really interesting. Some friends built it for me, and I hang things from it, and I often find myself inside it. It is decorated with damask, which is why I sometimes refer to it as the damask coffin. That, I think, is maybe the perfect segue into this book. So, I'll Be Gone in the Dark. Remarkable read. This is a true crime book about a bunch of unsolved rapes and murders that happened in Northern California in the 70s and 80s. Michelle McNamara, brilliant, remarkable, extraordinary mind, passed away in her mid-40s before she had completed the book. And so her husband and a couple of her researchers put the book together based on what she had already written and her notes. Now, this book, I have to say, it's quite riveting and it is quite terrifying. And I was quite terrified. So I recorded this book not here, but in a wonderful studio in New York City. And I got to record with the Harper producing team, one of my favorites among them, Katie Ostroka. And every day I would come in and we would record, and every day I would come home and I would check the windows and I would check to see were the windows locked. Did I need window guards? I was up at 3 a.m. one day searching for window guards or gates, or what did I need to cover my windows, because the detail of this man's crimes was so extraordinary, and it really got under my skin. So I do think that Michelle speaks in this book like she is speaking from beyond the grave, guiding us to perhaps solve these unsolved crimes. And I felt extraordinarily lucky to be the actual voice who was describing this journey. I will say a friend of mine said that she had listened to it, and I said, were you as terrified as I was? And she said, no. She said, I think your voice, having your voice sort of between the story and me, made it so much more comforting for me to listen to. So that's what I'm hoping for all of you, if you have a chance to listen to this remarkable and riveting and important piece of work. I hope that in some way my voice creates a layer of comfort, so you're really able to get inside the story without maybe being quite as terrified as I was. And thank you so much for listening.